Making voices be heard. Every question counts, every single word. Evening light breaking, people tuning in. Different voices calling, let the talk begin. From corruption talk to the people them cry. Asking real questions like why? Community voices, youth them rising strong. Mama them calling, saying things been wrong. We need solution, not every talk. Time to fix the system, time to take a walk. No fear, no favor, we're speaking it clear. The truth might be bitter, but the people must hear. From county to county, the message goes spread. Better Liberia, that's the road ahead. Face the issues, not in again. Truth on the airwaves, calling us citizens. From Liberia to the villages far, we're speaking the truth, no matter who you are. Face the issues, stand up people. The future is now, not stories of old. We teach our light on the radio, making voices be heard. Every question counts, every single word. Politicians talk, but the people want proof. No more empty promise, we dey binding truth. Every person on, yeah. Jobs for the youth. Let the leaders answer. Let them show the truth. From the 15 counties, every citizen matter, no one escapes. It's now a country. We all gotta say, face the issues now. No delay. Talk your mind. Stand your ground. Let the truth come out loud. Make it shake the town. Face the issue. No more silence. We bury our rising. We're making it proud. Colin, speak up. Your voice matters. This is more than a show. It's a movement. When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the country.
They think they will see this election and they will not lie. Because if you do it, it's the end of this country.
The government, all the ministers in the government, everything they say, they don't say the truth.
People of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Gossin William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we dropped out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team, then they defeated everyone said that they put a crack away. You know what they say so?
And face the issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's face the issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
We are seeing a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution.
lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens. Millions have been spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. But seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Town to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mate Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us play our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I'm so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. They believe we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is still ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
I address you today regarding the situation along our border with the Republic of Guinea. As President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia, it is my duty to keep the Liberian people informed and to assure you that the peace and security of our nation remain my top priorities. In recent days, concerns have emerged as a result of development along parts of our shared border in the Salamba area, Foya District, Lufa County. These developments have understandably attracted not only our attention of our citizens living in the border community, but also being sensitive to the opinion of wider Liberian public. I want to assure the Liberian people that our government has been fully engaged and is responsibly managing the situation with calm and determination. From the very outset, the government of Liberia took immediate steps to de-escalate the situation by addressing it through peaceful diplomatic means. We have engaged directly with the government of Guinea to establish diplomatic channels. In addition, we have worked closely with our sister Republic of Australia.
I also wanted to bring to your attention, what do you say to your critics who think your trip to Turkey does not benefit the country, that they're contributing this trip to something personal about you?
Following these engagements, the leaders of Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone have reaffirmed our collective commitment to peace and stability along our shared borders. Through this understanding, all parties have agreed to work toward restoring the status quo and ensuring that our border communities continue to live in peace and uphold mutual respect and trust. I am encouraged that the government of Guinea has issued instruction for its forces to return to their previous positions along the border. This is an important step toward de-escalation and demonstrate a shared recognition that peace and stability must always guide our action. At the same time, our security institutions, including the Armed Forces of Liberia, the Liberian National Police, and other joint security agencies, remain vigilant and professional in carrying out their duties. They are working closely with the local authorities and communities to maintain calm while diplomatic efforts continue. I also wish to express my appreciation to the regional and international partners who have reached out in recent days to encourage restraint and peaceful engagement. Friends of Liberia across Africa and around the world, including leaders within the Economic Community of West African States, the AU, and other international partners, have conveyed their support for a peaceful resolution of the situation. Their messages of encouragement and solidarity reaffirm Liberia's standing in the community of nations and strengthen our collective resolve to pursue diplomacy and dialogue. Let me be clear to every Liberian. Our pursuit of peaceful resolution is not a sign of weakness, but rather a demonstration of strength. It is easier to fight, break down, and destroy. As our own journey has taught us, it is more difficult to recover and build. That is why the government is exploring every available avenue to resolve this matter peacefully. We will continue to rely on diplomacy, dialogue, and the mechanisms of regional cooperation to ensure that this issue is addressed responsibly and without conflict. Liberia has always been a nation that stands firmly for peace. Throughout our history, we have maintained cordial relations with our neighbors and have consistently chosen cooperation over confrontation. People of our three borders countries share deep cultural, family, and economic ties that must always be preserved. Liberia has not only maintained peace within its own border, but has also played a significant role in helping to bring peace to other nations. From our contribution to the regional peace initiative to our active participation in international peacekeeping missions, Liberia has demonstrated that our country believes strongly in peaceful resolution to disputes. Today, as we manage the situation, we remain guided by those same principles. My fellow Liberians, while we understand and are encouraged by the deep demonstration of patriotism and unity, I call upon all citizens, especially those residing in our border community, to remain calm and law-abiding. Our people to avoid spreading unverified information or rumors that may cause unnecessary anxiety. Let us allow our security authorities and diplomatic channels to do their work. Liberia is a peaceful nation, and the peace we enjoy today is the result of our collective sacrifice, reconciliation, and deep determination to reverse the past after many years of hardship. That peace is precious, and this government will do everything within its power to protect and preserve it. Let us remain confident, remain united, and remain committed to the values that define us as a nation. May God continue to bless Liberia and keep our nation in
And,
peace.
and the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure. The council, even the could just be getting $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give $1 million. Your impact.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you his wonder. You never believe it. We told Joshua for what? You're not footballer.
Yeah.
A football develop country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to yesterday because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What will both do for him? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Connections there, you not get it. Yeah.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. No he, no tea.
When he was 12 years old early, Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She has traveled from country to country and kept a man in the barracks for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact. The Senate got a trap of Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Brady to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and you know where he's just taking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, talking of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All of them almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. But when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with nothing.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving about for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He's not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kung? Then Kung said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. So from Kung offered, my own son offered that I went and found a resolution. I many seconds said, why you all did this? You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the possibilities.
Oh, okay.
That was a trouble.
The Boyka we used to go to him, even be Boyka because of a title. When you come to it because of a title, but you see what he's doing. You got a lot of gangsters around here thinking that Liberia in front of gangsters. It's a lie. You should be concerned as well. Why is that you should be concerned? You also have a responsibility. Okay, so what a wonderful way to be back right here over the weekend. We really had some tough times, especially in health, but God could manage and God could make it possible that indeed we are here together again to do what we can for our country. And so we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here. Grammar Police Martins, and he says here, comrade attorney and compatriot Abraham Godson, we on the teacher light, may you have peace and inherit the surpassing wisdom of Solomon. And of course, we are surely getting there. Thank you so much. All right, so we are right here together on this very diet and grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here being with life and a lot of good health. How we getting that doctors. So we are ready tonight. All we our country has
So we have to this country is an interesting country. So anyway, we are getting there. Anyway, with God, all things are possible. Yes, with God, all things are possible. We are certainly getting there. Small, we'll get there. Don't worry. Yeah, we'll get there. We will get there. That's something we want to do fast so that we get it done right. All right. So we are getting there. No one, because it can go like that. So we are getting there. All right, so it is right here on this very diet, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and out of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there, like I always told you. And we have to be grateful to the Almighty God for the strength, His knowledge, His wisdom, and strength He shares with us on a daily basis. And we are, and we will get there, whether you like it or not. We are getting there. We'll certainly get there. How you doing? How's everything with you people? How was your weekend? And I hope your weekend was so great that we all can see how things are working in our country. Our president is back in country, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai, and our 26th president of the Republic of Liberia is back in country. Let me say welcome back to you, Mr. President. And it's good that you are back to continue your duty for country. We wish you all the best in all that you do, and the best you can ever offer. Yeah, it's up to you. But we are here. We're only here to tell you that we are still here, and we are here to critique you accordingly. We are not doing it because we hate you, and we are doing it in the surest means of love for you, and love and commitment to the country that we swore on to. So we are here together with you to help rebuild this country. You may have your own method, but our own method we applied to rebuilding this country is just to checkmate you, Mr. President. It's not that we are against you. No, we are not. So we are doing the needful. It will come very harsh, but it's for your own good. And if you can change now, if you somebody who sound enough to look at good things and take it, then that's it. All right, so let me say hands up to all of you, wherever you are. We are very grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here together on this very day, and we are working together. Welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, no, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't in any way hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. And normally and usually because of the pain that we attend tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. That sorry carries no indication that we regret our actions. Never do we regret it. So we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything. And we thank God that indeed we are here and working together for our country. A lot of things happened over the weekend. The drug issue, there are others who are arrested and stay under detention at the Liberia National Police Headquarters, while others are to be forwarded to court. The preliminary examination in the matter involving Paul King and that of the state. That argument was heard and at the Monrovia City Court, and the judge was able to, the magistrate, and who's the presiding judge, and was able to reserve his ruling on that. And we also understand that Philip Yo, who is an employee of the GLS, as where Paul King is serving as operations manager, he was also arrested. He was charged, but since then he's still at the police headquarters, and I think they might be processing him to court. But there are some of the people who are arrested and charged, who some of them could be used as state witness. It depends on what information they will be able to provide. So we will give you the updates as we move on, and we are still waiting. But the rest of the real key actors, they are at large. They are still at large. We are still wondering why is it that just a nice institution itself, when the whole institution, why is it the CEO of the institution is still out there and only facing some suspension from the government of Liberia? I'm talking about Peter King, and we are also hearing that the wife of one of the kings want to speak out and want to say some things because the husband's reputation is damaged. And I think all of those things are very key. So some of us, we look at it from our size And we'll give you the full updates as we have them. We'll give you the updates. Because the moment the arrests have been made, the information will go, and we'll continue to update you on the issue of this drug. The $19 million drug saga. So we are still on it. And we are just grateful to all of you for your prayers and support. You continue to render for us. And we know for sure with God, all things are possible. And we'll get to the bottom of this. And things will come up. Don't worry. Things will come up. Nothing goes hidden. Things will come up. The government will have to handle this case with utmost all the seriousness. And I know there are people that you may think that you hear their names. It's difficult to tie them in, but their names will eventually come up. It is a cartel, and we are getting to understand that they bring the drugs here in piled up mode, and then it is packaged here in Liberia, and I forward it, or shipped, or exported. That's how it is. So we are getting this information, and we'll continue to share them with you. So please, we are on top of this, and we'll certainly get what we need to get to let you know about it. That's our job, and that is what we ought to do, and we are not going to let you down on this. So the drug issue, like we said, there are others who are still on a serious consideration by the government, and we are watching to see what are the issues, right? So we are certainly getting there. Okay. So let's come to the situation involving the president stayed in Turkey, and you can see how fishy the entire thing is. I told you people the last time. I said the president went to attend to personal issues. It got nothing to do with the government. I told you people that. Every other thing you hear them talking about here and there, that's also blah. The president left this country, went to Turkey. As of the time he left this country on board the private jet, he landed in Turkey. We did not see any video nor images concerning his arrival. He stayed there after 5, 6, almost going to 7 days. They said he met with the president of Turkey. Immediately, they posted that picture. I had some reservation about the picture that was posted, and I think it was still on some scheme that they were doing to just put up. Let me tell you why. You remember prior to the election, the 2023 elections, JMB left this country. He said he was going to the US. We did not see JMB for some time. Similar thing, we did not see JMB for some time, and we started raising issues, concerns. Where is JMB? We can't see him. Where is JMB? We can't see him. It stays. Later on, before they brought JMB also, and they say, oh, you're meeting with people here and there. It was Costa who told us that JMB was being managed through all those instances after he had fallen off with the JMB and the rescue mission. He told us that he had to manage JMB. There were times that they were putting out fake images, fake thing then to prove to us that JMB was okay and he was well, while he was lying down and going through some medicals. Costa said that. So JMB left this country. Our president JMB left this country. He went to Turkey. Days, even his arrival was never seen. But he said he went on a working visit. What sort of working visit? Working on his body? Working on his pacemaker? Or working on what? Because working visit could be anything. So he left this country and went there. We did not hear from him, and I told you people where he had gone. I told you people that he was with the MMG CEO, that the man house he went to, the same way he went to America in a bunker of Stanton Waterspoon, that the same way he left and went in that man place to go talk to the man, get him caught on the issue about MMG Gold. I told you everything about that. Then they said the man had a meeting. The very time they posted the photo, the next day JMB was already here. So you look at the time interval. When they posted photo that he met with the man, and later on he got straight on flight and decided to come back. So he met with a man like today because the pictures were posted on, I think it was on Friday or something like that. Yeah. Then the next day was when they said, and they also said that he met with the Liberian students, the Liberian community. So the only pictures that we know, they said JMB went to meet with investors. He went on diplomatic mission. He went to meet with investors. The two different images depicting his stay in Turkey were the picture with the Turkish president, which of course was purportedly made by them, and the Senate for which of course have some questioning on that picture, and meeting with the Liberian student community there. Those were the two images. So any meeting, any essential meeting that JMB had there, were he to meet with business partners, were he to meet with investors, blah, 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 we have seen no pictures. Though they said that he went there, he met with investors, no picture of the investors. There's no picture depicting how JMB met with investors. All we know is they said, that is according to them, that JMB met with the Turkish president. The next picture we saw is a picture with the Liberian student community in Turkey. Those were the two. No business meetings, nothing, absolutely. Then they also lie that indeed they say, oh yeah, the Turkish embassy, the Turkish president said they will be able to bring the Turkish embassy here, but two different disparities and two different confusions they brought forth in a release. They said the Turkish consulate. Now the consulate is a person. Philibert Brown or whatever it is, they have been consulate for Italy. Yeah, Philibert Brown. Yeah, he has been consulate for Italy, Jordan, and so forth. He has been a consulate for Italy, Jordan. It's an individual office. That office of a country is within an individual. It is not a structure. It is not an institution. It is not an office that is established permanently, but it's running through individuals. Like you see, Jetty is a consulate here for India. So it runs, that office runs through a person. The person runs the office by themselves. That's how it is. So they won't, at one point in time, telling you that the Turkish people say they're bringing embassy here. Then at one point in time, they tell you they will have a consulate here. Which one do we take? You look at their releases that they have had. Which one do we take to be true? You know, lies, you know, the last time they told you again that Macron was coming to this country, and what they told you? And they told you, say, French President Macron was coming to the country, JMB went there, he came back straight, and the other lie they told you that French President Macron was coming back to the country, and what they told you? You see, the reason you see some of us, we are skeptical. People may not understand. The Unity Party people, they full of lies. So for everything they post, we got to check it before we believe it. There is no way that you will just come from meeting one president through, you join plane, you come back. The next day, it's not possible. Just check the pictures good. And while I was even looking at and checking these pictures, you see here, I'll tell you the difference that you should watch out for. I'm not saying that it is lie, but equally, I'm not telling you that it is true. It's left with you to judge for yourself to know what really we are looking at here. So look at the picture of JMB. JMB, look at the picture of JMB. Just look at this image of JMB. JMB is all, and you know, JMB is somebody who got different colors on his face. You get two different colors on his face. JMB is bright. He's also black. His face, JMB is bright. JMB is black. Our president, he has black and bright. He has black on the side. In front of his face here, that the white part there, he white man. When it comes in front of his face, JMB is some kind of way white. Then on the side, then JMB black. Now you see in the picture that we are showing you there, these are images that we are just showing you so that you'll see where we are now. The next thing I want you to look at about JMB is that here JMB is pumped. Here JMB is pumped up, meaning they have sterilized him or maybe they put some injection inside him. He's very pumped at this stage. You see in the picture? You'll be looking at it because the short video they ever show about his arrival at the people's state, I know their presidential palace or whatever it is. It's you know, we don't really understand. No, I didn't tell you the man at Jato. I say you get two different faces, two different colors. I'm saying Jato, no. I just try to say the thing that I know about him now. You know, our president, we got to tell you what we know about him. So you see here, now here again, you see JMB face here. You see JMB here. JMB is here, right? You're seeing JMB good. You look at the face good. You look at the images good. I just want for you to take a look at it. That's why I'm just flushing it up so that you look at them. You see, these people, when they're telling us something, we got to check behind it thoroughly to know whether it is true. To check thoroughly to know whether it is true. JMB is having several faces. Now, his arrival in Liberia, I will show you that one too. So that you will know where we are getting as a people, and then you know where we're getting here with all the things that we're talking here, so that you know it for yourself. Okay, now let's come to the double face of GMB. No, the double color of GMB. Okay, they want. I don't want to show you the one yet. Let's wait. So GMB. You're sorry, Amen. I'm just saying the truth. It's no way, no disrespect to him, but I know my president. I know my president. I know the colors on the face of my president. I know the colors there. He get white face, he get black face. So he's either white man or white black. Now, so to know this, and you know he returned to the country. I don't want to play the one, but let me come to this. I just want for you to catch this one, right? You see JMB real face here. GMB, the real GMB face here. And you see here, you see GMB, some area white, some area black. And you see the black part there on the side of his head, right here. That the black part in there. His lip is also pink, white. Now, so it's from here, you see that GMB nose is white nose. That white man nose he get. Now, he get white man nose, then side his head, he get black. I don't know, he's black somewhere there. So, this is it. There is a video upon his arrival now. There is how JMB looks. Now, on this one, JMB is not pumped. You can see the flesh all coming together here on this one. JMB is not pumped here. But in that photo, I show you people, JMB is pumped in the photo with his round head. Now, it was at that time that he never had a black and white face that you see here. So the president had two colors on his head. If you check deep down on his neck also, you will also notice that the president also has something there around his neck, also that looking like he white again. But I'm trying to look for the white down there. It's not even showing. But at the nose white, his mouth white, his lip pink, and this image that came here. I just wonder for you to capture these things because it's just important that we do these things so that you be because you know the party people they dare to lie. And the reason we are doing this, they dare to lie too much. For them to tell us the truth about our president, he's our president. There's nothing else we can do. He's our president, right? So here, very good. So now I gave you another image of him again. So there's the other image. You know what I did? I decided to screenshot this image from the video that I'm about to play. So this thing I'm showing you here is not anywhere. It's from the video I'm about to play. So you see around his neck is also white. So what made the hair here part of a black, then part of a white like this? That's some of the question that you need to be asking. So that we'll be able to know whether JMB get two colors. And oh God, those people there. You stop embarrassing this class with your laughters. We are trying to give perfect description of what the president or who the president is, so that it will help you for you to understand that when you see JMB out there, sometimes he black, sometimes he white, but that he faces that one number, we can see the white and the bright. That is him. That's him right there. So. So JMB has two colors. That one that naturally that one part of what we know. So I'm about to play this video, and I wish upon his return immediately. He was quaced, and that's another aspect. So I'm still doubting that whatever they are saying is true about JMB being down there. I still doubt it. Very good. So let's come to the video now from what I captured this thing from, and then let's hear from him. Right? So let's go to the video so that you will be able to get our president good. Okay. So there's a video I took this screenshot from.
I also
and there's a video I took the screenshot from. Okay. You see a face here now? There's the original face. They want and I'm me. I didn't make it. There's a video. There is a camera. You see JMB here? Black up, pink lip, white nose, black white cheek. Then because the cheek now 100% black, it gets on white inside too. So this is his face. This is his face. That I was just trying to show you.
Williams,
you see here?
From State Radio.
You see here? Yeah, there is a president. So the image that we are seeing here, there is a natural image of our president right here upon his return. Now, we saw another image that they purported to have come from Turkey, sitting with the Turkish president. Right? So the president returns to the country. And because we told you nothing else the president went for, nothing he went there for, and he has no answer to give you people because there is no answer to give in the first place, he confirms and validates. So if the journalist was talking about people say your critique here and there, I am one of the critics of Joseph Boakai who said JMB went on his private visit and not on the country visit. I said that. And JMB validated. He vindicated us. So this face that you are seeing here, so is the face of many colors. Now, people with faces of many colors are not people whom you need to trust. Because at one point in time, you don't know which color of description you have to give them. You at one point in time tell them, why you did that? No, there is not something that fire bring him for you to say, I will feel sorry for this person here because it was as a result of accident. This old man didn't tell us or declare to us that when you are growing or you want to go blow the wood or fire, you begin fire baiting or something like that. No, that's not it. This old man is like this. That is him. This is natural face. Right? So we're trying to compare this face with what you people posted from Turkey concerning our president. Good. So here the president returns to the country and then they are asking him question. Y'all listen to the question and here he responds as he walks out. Yeah. So this is the question. Y'all listen to this.
Mr. President, my name is Anthony Williams. I'm from State Radio. I also wanted to bring to your attention, what do you say to your critics who think your trip to Turkey does not benefit the country? They've been attributing this trip to something personal about you and not for the country. What do you say to them?
I'll leave it with them.
You listen to him there. I'll leave it with them. The old man eating your country money free. It's good for you. I'll leave you with them. It's good for you people. This question calls for accountability. People are saying this. What do you say? Then you say, I'll leave it with them. People are saying that you are this, you are that. What you have to say, you say, I'll leave it with them. And we told you that there's nothing else Joseph Walker brought. But he's telling you, I'll leave it with them. They will decide for themselves. They will figure it out for themselves. I'll leave it with them. Let them talk what they want to talk. I'll leave it with them. It's up to them. I'll leave it with them. The old man addresses us in this manner. And are you Liberian people? Because by right, this question calls for accountability. What will he say about his trip? People say it was personal. I'll leave it with them. So the old man owes you nothing. From day one, we knew that he owes you people nothing. We knew that this old man owed Liberian people nothing, and there's nothing else you have gotten from his presidency. Nothing he has to offer. Nothing this old man has to offer you. He's done with you. That's what he said. I'll leave it with them. Let them say whatever they want to say. I'll leave it with them. And the journalist does not want to go in depth to say personal issues such as your health or whatever it is. He just try to be diplomatic, which of course I respect the journalist for that one. Anthony Williams. Yeah, okay, the guy called his name. Yeah, I respect him for that. That's the best way to put it. And yet he said, I'll leave it with them, and he walked away. It's up to them. 2029 is coming. The CEO man will come to you to tell you thing that he did. When you're asking for answers now, he said he'll leave it with you. Tomorrow he's going to come back to you to seek for answers. I don't know what's your problem. Is this the kind of president? What if it was George Weah during your presidency? He would be giving you this kind of chicken thing, and what would have happened? You president, you come from on trip, they ask you question. What did you bring back home? The people say you went there, you didn't bring anything. Then you say, I'll leave it with them. Or you went there to go do your own thing. I'll leave it with them. So it is now glaring that you people got nothing from Joseph Yuma Boaka from that trip. And whatever we said is true. Whatever we said about JMB on that trip is true. Nothing else but the truth. He went there on his personal matters. If there were any meeting, which of course I still doubt, it was arranged again. But MMG go General Overseer. You see that? We're in a country where resources are very scarce. The president travels, he comes back to the country, they ask him questions, he checks people up and goes by his business. Every time he comes back, he gets one a check to give to people. I leave it with them. Now it will be left with you 2029. He is right. It will be left with you 2029. And certainly it's left with you 2029. The old man did not lie. It's left with you 2029. You have to determine what you want for yourself. It's left with you. This calamity we brought upon ourselves, we'll have to face it. The government is in a serious dilemma. The drug issue, the problem have overwhelmed the old man to the extent that he got nothing to say again. So he just say, I leave it with you because there is nothing I will say the people will believe it. In fact, nothing I'm able to tell them even. So I just say I leave it with them. That is it. There is nothing absolutely that the old man can tell you. So he say he leave it with you. The old man does not have any respect for the Liberian people. He does not know how to address people. Then people can be saying, oh, Ebi, why you don't want to respect the old man? Why? The old man himself respect human being before people will respect him. Look, let me tell you something. I know many of you may have issues with OAB, this, that, but the old man are sounding like this. Does he speak like an elder? Does he speak with wisdom? Eh? Does he speak with wisdom? Does he appear like somebody who address people in a way that they will know that they had an elder is speaking? Somebody think they can be hearing from him here. You think he's talking a real elder? Okay, I will not an elder. How you expect me to talk? There's old man who is an elder. He's not even talking like an elder. He's very disrespectful. He cheeks anybody up. He doesn't care. The man will sit in his cabinet meeting and tell a cabinet official you're doing well. You're not mind the noise that out there. You're not mind the door in our back out there. Look at the kind of statement that he's making. You got to dismiss people's opinion about you. Eh? Every little thing they raise against you is a cheek. There's that. But you the same JMB, and you see God can make things happen though. You know, immediately JMB came, fortunately, his son, you might have his son business, and he came back because his son was launching music. So he came back. That by his son business, he left on sick bed and ran here because he wanted to attend his son program. Eh? He wanted to attend his son program. So he rushed back to the country because of his son. Right? Here's his son having a program. At Tantan, eh? Yeah, they say that the Tantan test. I think that's Tantan there.
Long days and sleep and night. I hope you hold the Jesus back. The first loose talk. Anybody has to be a super core. I'm trouble with my passion and my shit and my style. I had a root talk. So that's when I check and I sing. Everybody, brother, like my music. We working everybody. So we honor the body. I ain't really worried about it. Even you, brother, from my teeth.
How money rapping.
Right now, I'm a bad night. It'll be a lovely night. I see my man, JMB, the belly, get out of the belly. I love you.
Listen to how he addresses his father. I see my man JMB is that. Listen, no. I see my man JMB. The boy looked through the crowd and said, "I see my man JMB, your whole president." He reduces himself to a club goer. Now his son addresses him. I see my man. I see my man JMB. I see my boy JMB. with Katumu Bwaka, I see Magre. In fact, the other part, I even see say he called a man Magre, Katumu Bwaka. You see, I see my man JMB, and look at that. I see my man JMB, our president. Our president. One respect for a pa. So well, the way Tatana get respect for a pa, who will give a pa respect? So your way now. The way JMB, his son, doesn't have respect for him. So what do you really expect from out there? Let's just put it in context now. The man own son calling say, I see my man JMB. So that you can be craving for people to call JMB Mr. President, His Excellency, blah blah blah. He carried a power in a club and disgracing right there in front of all the friends. So this is how they call their power. But see my man JMB. So the see where JMB is disrespectful, but the see where children disrespectful to him. Eh? The see where he is disrespectful to the Liberian people, his children too also, they can do the same thing to him. I see my man JMB. Oh, y'all get up? I see my man JMB. Yeah, I see my man JMB in the house. They love me at him. Yeah, JMB though. I see my man JMB. You see that? Hey, you see some of the things we can be telling you. All day you get ready, you can be causing people days that here and there. JMB children are very indisciplined. All of them are rude. They see where they are looking. How do they look like? All of them, they are very, very rude. Arrogant. That's it. And when we tell you all these things, they will get ready, oh, evidence now. You know, oh God. I don't know where will come at a time where you people will look at it and say, what they call? This is a man calling a pa. I see the man, JMB, blah, blah, blah. Very rude, oh, his own pa. He didn't even say, I see the preso. You know, recognize the father as a preso. You know, I see the preso, but he said, I see the man, JMB, the man, JMB. So you see JMB face here too, laughing. His son disrespecting him, laughing. They put laughing at him because how you be addressing your father like this? You see everybody laughing at him. You just see the people laughing. They're laughing because you see. My man. So let me ask you a question. You always talking about respect for JMB, you want for all to shower him with all the respect. You're listening to your own song calling Asiba, man. Your own song. Eh? Your own son. Calling say my man. I see my man, JMB. The president is the president. No matter where the president appears, he is the president. He's supposed to be treated as such. Whether his own children or whatever it is here and there, once it is in a public glare, you got to treat him as a president in the faces of those people he's presiding over. That's decency. That's civilization. The man is the president of the Republic of Liberia. If you're fine, you're close to something, your home or whatever it is, where no one else there, children father talking to children talking about the father, yeah, that one is different thing. But where you see people gathered, and you know that the very people that gather there, they have to respect your father as president. You got to bestow upon your father, or you got to retain that respect for your father as they will see him. That's how you present him. But because the children are disciplined, because the same way JMB is not disciplined, the higher children are not disciplined. When we are out there, we treat each other differently. When we are home, there are ways we talk to one another. When we are out there, there is a way we have to address each other. You took your father, invited him to your club program, and only for you to come and address him in that kind of manner in the face. In the faces of these very Liberian people who hail him all of the time and call him Mr. President. Where are those people who always crowning and crying? How George Weah go watch football game for his son there and there. The football game that his son playing that brings pride to the entire nation versus the music that they boy rapping in like that. It's not even sound. I don't know what people will go say the other thing here. Nobody will want bad thing here say. Because the other thing is rapping here, so that's complete uselessness. And JMB is enjoying uselessness. Because he's useless, his children useless, all of them useless, his son rapping in useless manner, and son identifies in a useless manner. He is saying here in Katumu, they're sitting right there and laughing at their son, born out of them, very useless on stage, and they are happily attending to a useless occasion. This is what it is. When God is ready to expose people, this is what happens. This is totally useless thing that they just did down there. Nobody will want to know that anything sound that anybody must say in launching music or whatever, rapping what? Just to insult a power that all he wanted to go rap. Because this country is an interesting country, eh? When the people used to be sitting down, they're talking all kinds of things about George Weah. Oh, George Weah go on this aisle. George Weah go watch his own football. You go watch the other one here. They all the noise that you used to be causing. Is this what it is? Is this what you reduce yourself to in this country, to reduce the presidency to nightclub president? The president goes to the nightclub. And then the son, the smoking the weed. All that smiling you saw, Katumu Bwaga and JB. There's also weed were inside there now, cocaine, and of course, tramadol or kush. Everything were inside there now. Their eyes and all, they were inhaling it, and they were not there said now. Because that place there is full of so smoke of so weed, every other thing inside there. That's also a period right in there. The father say fighting drug. But there you find everything that the place JMB went. JMB doesn't even have the kind of thought to say, my son, you come into that kind of place? No, man, I can't attend to that kind of places. I can't attend that kind of place. Let me tell you a classic example. So, we traveled to Nigeria along with the president. And President Weah now, when I say I want along with the president, you know the kind of president I'm talking about. So, I'm supposed to be doing a camera. I'm supposed to be doing the photo, right? So the guy, his friend he had gone to see in Nigeria, they were having their old time, or they have their club, I don't know, Club 69 or something like that. So he invited President Weah to have attended, not during the time, I mean, most recent time that we went to Nigeria. But when you see on the table, you didn't see that part, right? When you see on the table, because their Club 69 thing, and President Weah is seated right here, right there. So they have, they were just drinking all over the place. So the instruction came that any capturing of video I would do, it doesn't have to display the people drinks that they put all around them there. So I had to manage the camera in a way that you did not see drinks. But people sitting inside the president, they were drinking. But I couldn't have captured that part. Because it would appear like we was sitting at a drinking table. You see, these things are, oh God. You see, Paul invited him, but he could not also restrict how they would decorate their table with drinks. No. So it was left with me, who was trying to do that imaging or that capturing of the video to take away the drink so that I don't capture that part. You see there? I want you to understand these things. That is what JMB and his children lack. JMB does not respect the presidency. He does not even know that he is president of this country. Because the kind of way JMB can talk to people, he's not president. JMB has not realized that he's no longer that person that he used to be with Tantane. But he is now the president of the Republic of Liberia. Lots of people will look up to him and expect him to behave presidential until he leaves power. But it is God. It is God. That God exposing you people. We are want to see his son play football. JMB on a son, he go rap. JMB goes to nightclub. George Weah does not go to nightclub to go see his son. George Weah go at the stadium where diplomats, all kinds of people, everybody will want to attend. The kind of era George Weah went. What kind of diplomat then JMB able to call to that nightclub they play in when? What kind of diplomat then he able to call to say, oh, my son will be singing song. Y'all please come visit me to the nightclub. JMB able to invite people to that nightclub. He able to invite people there. But George Weah is able to invite people to a football game. And they will go. Because it's for recreational purpose. You see what's happening? We are here crying, saying how JMB children are involved into drug or blah, blah, blah. Then he said end up in nightclub way. So if we say JMB are all doing drug or he is second taking drug, is it a lie? We are talking at a time. The nation is talking about drugs. And the places people can use these drugs and things that in the nightclubs and things. At the club occasions, that the place they go. And JMB surfaces there. He and his wife. They say, let's go see our son play. At that kind of place. He's the most dignified, the most senior person in our whole club of JMB. So, what can we now say about him? You see, we are all Liberians. Sometimes we say the things that will go against us. But it is God. It is God that pushing everything aside. That means nothing you have to tell we are anymore. Weah did not stoop this low during the time he was president. JB has brought the presidency down to the nightclub to go see his son Tantan, saying the man in the faces of Liberian people who hold him up in high esteem and say, Mr. President. There's a big difference. JMB never needed to treat this country like this. The man has reduced the presidency so low, brought it down, dragging it to the toilet, that the presidency can be discussed in any form and manner. Anybody who wants to say anything to JMB, you can say it to him. Because his own children, he said charity begins at home and ends abroad. If a son will see him in the presence of Liberians who respect him as a president and still reduces that respect instead of according him similar respect, just for the sake of those people around, decided to reduce into that kind of way, telling him, say, the man JMB, my man JMB. At least he would have said the preso. I can look through and see the preso in the house. Okay. That's it. I don't know. They are able to manage JMB, giving fake photo when he goes to hospital. They're not able to manage his movement, especially anyway that to a horse. That horse I also saw JMB beating down as well. JMB get clubbed and all in that horse. He just took our country and gave it to one old man. He just treating it anyhow. You're sitting down there and said, I found decision you made. That's one of the decision that you made. You have made JMB president for you to go to a nightclub. Since you couldn't agree that George Weah, you're not making president for him to go watch football game. Though his son was playing sport, you were able to produce a JMB that able to go to a nightclub. Which one was a sound decision? The people who voted George Weah won a football game to see his son play, and besides, George Weah has son duties and responsibilities with FIFA that he got to live up to at all times of his life. How many of you parents are not proud that your son will become a footballer to earn money? There are many parents who are very much proud of their children playing becoming footballer. Because a football game is a decent sport. The level of integrity in football is very high. Let's go to the nightclub. That's an indecent game. There where anything happens. People, girlfriend, boyfriend, people hiding, smoking, doing all kinds of things. You don't control that area. But the football field, they have control. They have integrity that they keep in tight. Millionaires take their children, register them to form part of a football academy. And they feel so proud when they see their children out there. The late Samuel Kanyado used to go to football games and even play football. When he came to the national soccer team of Liberia, he supported the athletes at the time. George Weah supported football. JMB is supporting nightclubs. Who is by far better in leadership and sound decision making? Ask yourself the question. Those of you from Unity Party, you ask yourself the question. Who is sound in making decision when it comes to decision making? JMB goes to nightclub. Other people go to football games to watch games. Who does not want to go to football game? Billionaires, presidents, they attend football games. But for the president to go to nightclub, it's very strange. Very, very strange. To see your president go to nightclub, where he's sitting there watching his son and the weed and whatever, because in a nightclub, the reason presidents don't go there, the activities that involve the nightclub, they are not things that should be associated with the presidency. And you cannot control people when they are in a nightclub and things that they are doing. The things people do in nightclub is uncontrollable. You can't control them. That area is an open area. Anybody will do anything they want to do there. So you see that? You see what the issues are? That's the difference. That's the difference. That's the big difference. So now you people should know the difference. And we are talking these things. You people say, oh, evidence is that. We're not just talking about JMB or praising George Weah, but George Weah is very sound in decision making. There are some things you will carry to George Weah. You will look at it for a long and tell you, say, no, the people will look at it this way. It can be, let's leave this one. Yeah. He knows it. He knows it. So you see that? Now you come now, the United Party people who used to be causing people here and there, let's come now. Let's weigh the two presidents, George Weah and that of Joseph Boakai. Let's wait. Joseph Boakai lands in that club. George Weah goes on football field where all diplomats, anybody would like to go. People go to football games. But when George Weah goes there, Unity Party posted a taboo, that on seriousness. But today, GMB goes to nightclub. What do you have to tell us now? Don't be able to say it. Don't be able to say it. Let us get it. For me, I always told you people, I don't care what you do. You will destroy yourself. You go up, you come down, you will destroy yourself. Nobody destroying you people. You are destroying yourself daily. So that I can compare with George Weah. You can compare JMB with George Weah. The lifestyle of Joseph Boakai, you can compare with the lifestyle of George Weah. George Weah does not cheek people. JMB can cheek people up. George Weah does not go to nightclub as president. JMB can go to nightclub. There's certain places you don't just go. April, when you're here, there are some places I don't go, not because I think that is what you think I can really want to be in a street and find myself happy. Those are some of the problems maybe my family may have with me, that I don't just go outing like that. Yes, because there are certain things that I just got to avoid, because I know the kind of work I do and how people target me. And so I don't just go certain places. I restrict myself to a lot of things. That's discipline. You got to have that self-discipline now. You can have self-discipline for your own life. You can have self-discipline for the job you occupy or the work you are doing. Those are things you just got to be disciplined to it. Pastors can go to football games, but pastors will not go to club. JMB is one of the first deacon pastors who have gone to a club. So football game is a place where people feel proud to go. Anybody can go there. People involved in the football games. In fact, when the church were to have a program here and there, they say we're playing game. They will play football. It's not sing. But the pastor will not tell you, say we're going to have an activities at the club. No, they will not go there. If one of their members were to invite them and say, please come pray over, can open my club and pray over a pastor will never pray over that club. To say pray over my club. No. Why it's true that the pastor is taking the member tithe offering that they're getting from the club, the pastor will not pray and say, let your nightclub boom. No pastor will offer a prayer and say, hey, your nightclub that you're having on the day boom. No pastor prays for that. No pastor will pray for that. So what's the issue? So you can now compare JMB with George Weah. The small boy gets sense. The small boy gets ideas. He got a lot of wisdom. There are things that he knows that he cannot get himself involved with now owing to his status. When a man goes sing music, that's just a message that he wants to send across, you look at it like a bad thing. They may believe that he's somebody who should be engaged with the people with messages. So if he goes play on music, and what they call it is, he makes some music and thinks that there's a serious problem here in this country. But let your George, let your JB down there going to nightclub. Nightclub, football game, which one is better? Which one is acceptable? So we are now sitting in a country where JMB and his people, they all sitting and doing all the bad things. And you still want us to believe that JMB is the right man for the job. That's bad. The president missed out on that. He never had to go to that nightclub. He's supposed to tell his son, I am president of the Republic of Liberia. If you are playing football, I'm able to go watch some of your games. If you are having a quizzing competition that you are going to play, I will go there to watch that, to grace it, to motivate people. So what JMB has already done is to motivate people now to just go to nightclub. To say, oh, the whole president can go to nightclub, who am I going to? No, you're not mad at you, you're not following you. You're not somebody to follow. JMB is not somebody that you're supposed to follow. If you go follow him, say, oh yeah, if the president can go to nightclub, I'm a second go to nightclub too. Don't want to call. And you see one Samuel Nangwe man, they say in drinking all over the place, so liquor in all a picture and that they just showing all over so liquor bottle. So now he lays on his neck and say, my baby here, this, that, all the kind of thing. He just drinking the liquor and made it liquor to be his own wife. So he just there drinking liquor all over the place. Then JMB goes to nightclub. So all officials are just boozers. You got to know these things. Who is managing Joseph Boakai? You're managing him with his health, which is 100%. You're doing well with him. Why are you not managing his movement? You can manage the president. Even people around the presidency, Mr. President, we can guarantee your security will be safe in our place because there are people who are entering there. Mr. President, please, we beg you. That's what people do. That's what the EPS and people do. They can even stop the president from going into some places because they know that, Mr. President, the security is very key and we can't allow you to go to that place. They're supposed to have said it. The president can't force it. The president will not force it. to go there? No. But we'll go talking, you can say, we don't want talking all the baba thing there about JMB. JMB himself is bad thing. His name itself is bad thing. JMB himself is bad. That old man lacks wisdom. Because the way he addresses issue, he does not use wisdom. The president will be checking people up. What kind of wisdom person? What they call? You know what they call wisdom? You apply wisdom to solve problem, easing it without anybody knowing that somebody is affected. That's wisdom. So like two person, what they call the other person bring complaint here and there, he say, you know what? Let's give the chance to the other person. Let's talk to the other person. Let's allow ourselves to talk to the other. That wisdom you apply right there. Because when wisdom is applied, it solves problem at ease. Though you may have issues, but it solves problem at ease. It eases problem. You think JMB came from straight from in a plane when we change a clothes, we why something Katumutu near him, they say that just walk to some place that will go sit down there. We enjoy our music. There is smoke going in our noses, and our eyes and all pumped with smoke. And then our eyeball start turning and we go to bed. You and myself, Katumo, will just go sleep for the whole night. In the morning, we wake up, so we're ready for the people country. You don't do that. You know the party people? Your president missed out on that one bigly. It was wrong. You have condemned we are about other things here and there, but they want a pass mass. And we are all Liberians. So I'm just pleading with you people to talk to your president. Talk to your standard bearer. Let him compose himself. Even if he doesn't want to recognize that he is president, you'll tell him that the presidency is not about just eating money. The presidency is more tied to behavioral conduct than just eating money. You please go tell your president that if you don't want to be president, sir, because I know the playing Anna, he even tired with a job. The only thing you done for that you just be eating money, you go and tell him, say, "But stop this. This is the people's office. They give it to you. You got to behave according to what the office wants." Why all of you are just misbehaving all over the place? Why are you people, all of you are in public offices, you're just misbehaving all over? You go see Richard Kwon on the other side, he dancing Zumbi dance. On the other side, there, the president who goes to nightclub cranks there and yeah, can you imagine how you think the country to be now? Well, it's good. It vindicates all of us. And I always told you people that no matter what it is, April Darrell Dillon used to be opening their smoke mouth and talking all kinds of trash about George Weah. Today, a fully mouth. They can't even say anything about it. They will not. People will do all they can. But you see, God has his own way of exposing people. Some of these things are not just JMB's own doing. That's God's own way of exposing him to say that indeed those pastors who were praying, I mean, they were all lying about God's vision about JMB. These are the kind of behavior now that can make me to go to pastor there and say, you're all lie big time about God's vision. Just so lies. Your prophecy was so fake thing there. It was out of just personal vindictiveness against George Weah. I don't know. All the terrible things they were thinking, so lies. God did not send JMB anywhere. He said, by their fruits we shall know them. JMB fruit is terrible to be associated with God's vision. Jody pastor then who are passing here, riot taking flare and giving it to Joseph Boga. You see how your prophecy were fake. You're very fake to yourself. Your president go to nightclub. Is that the president God sent according to you people? For him to go to nightclub? Is that what it is? Yeah, disgrace yourself. All your fake pastor people that you're passing here, right? Oh, yeah. Like God said, JMB Makan, what God is that? God destined him this, that the destined there in a club. God destined him to visit nightclub. But you will feel a pinch of it. We are here and we'll continue to do what we can do for our country and our people. And we'll set it together. With God, all things are possible. Let's get to the lines and interact with our callers on these. We have roughly limited times. Yeah, so we really get there. You know, let me just read some of the comments as we are going through tonight. I will try to make it exciting and entertaining. So some of the comments Lawrence Lunan said, AB, that old man is uncontrollable, very much stubborn. Remember, he pecked his cap. Yeah, okay, his cap from an officer during a well-attended program. Yes, that's true. He may have some issue because I think they told a cat, he said, give him a higher man. I think he's uncontrollable. Yeah. I think I may want to agree that he's uncontrollable. Elijah Pay says, my brother, if you want to be, want to stop you to be the JMB is what? I don't know what he's saying here, but he tried to put it. Morris B. Zoda says the old man went to the club to stress free his body because the blocks on his back. The blocks on his back or what's on his back? And Masalam Dami says, even if it was a concert at a public place, it would have been okay. But in a nightclub, no, it's not an okay thing. And Lasana B. Zodwa says here, TP is a friend of President Weir. He knows his father. Tantan Boaka, right? He knows his father is very big disgrace to this country. So he decided to disgrace his father because they said the football game is very bad. So they said he had to attend to his son. All right. So let me try to like this idiot and then take up this. And let's say exactly because the representation is about our country, Liberia. President Weir honors to perception and impression at events. Certainly, he does. Yeah, you're 100% right. He does. He understands that. And Kadi Yatu Yan says, when in a word you have seen people pay money to see a name called JMB, never. But people pay money to see my good Pape Weir. Love you. I love you, my black president. And they came up with that. And let me get on to this one. We're about to pick a course. We'll pick them very, very shortly, but just a few comments I try to recognize. Kobe Wheeler says, we can see my man JMB in the house. Of course, he's trying to quote Tantan Boaka, recognizing the father in a crowded gathering and of clubbers. All right, so that's what it is. He's trying to do. Doggy, the birthday deacon on talent show and being reduced verbally by his own son, Pape. You spade yourself. This one is from Chuchu Wilson. Yeah, certainly. Son Jeff Rohing way down like that. You know, Tantan using the music as a cover up for the drug case, but it can't help him because his records in the past could speak for him in his drug case. All right. So we soon get on to the lines, talk with several of you. Perry Slobert says all these UP criminals, gangsters will be cuffed and prosecuted fully after their regime. Thank you. And Douglas Billy says, what a good that about JMB government. The food when you people are suffering. What's good about it? Nothing absolutely is good about it. And we are here. Douglas Billy says, look at his brain face. Oh, no, not brain. I say that thing, I just, maybe that the cream using that one can get that kind of color. You know, some cream they using it can get you 3 colors on that too. Yeah, but I think that brain face, if it's not brain, I think it's over on fire. No. So Emmanuel Bro says right here, it has clearly been established that the 19.2 million United States dollars recently busted cocaine shipment is a state corporate crime, thereby making Liberia a narco state. In every sense of the meaning of a narco state, a cocaine crime organized and implemented by the state actors. Let's hope that Liberia will not be labeled by the international community as a place where organized crimes and criminals are based. If Liberia is viewed from that direction, then the international community will do what? I just thought to see whether I can get it in here, right? So this person says, yeah, and the president can't wait for 2029 to leave it with them, certainly. So, yeah, because he said that, right? Yeah, he said that. Let me read this one, then we get on to the lines. Dauda V. Sharif, Vani Sharif says, why the people can't dress the old man properly? No wonder he wear, and you are seeing him chest open like that. They should dress him up properly. I don't know, but I don't think so. All right, so that is it right here on the radar. We pick few of your calls as we move on, but people are still reading our comments. I want to thank and appreciate Zana Cummins for saying that he will be leading a charge to encourage his friends and the international community to investigate, preserve, and audit the process surrounding the June 8, 2026, 19.2 million drug bust. Therefore, we call on the international assistance to investigate and audit the process surrounding the June 8, 2026, 19 million drug bust. Yeah. Right. So that's it. All right. So that came from Emmanuel Braswell. All right. Couple of comments coming in, and we are certainly getting there. And remember, with God, all things are possible. So let's get to the lines and you talk with your callers now. Hello, how are you doing?
Baby, hello there.
Yeah, hello, how are you doing?
You are so blessed. You are so blessed. You are so blessed.
Amen.
Baby, our church that do money APF from the second pellet time. The men are asking to we are for the blessing. Baby, if you hate, we are too hateful. You always make disgrace. You will not make good thing. You always make disgrace. Let me tell you, this thing, something when you're happy when you go back to the hospital, you can say, but wait, what happened? God can disgrace the people. The disgrace, they want to put it behind door. Yeah, and disgrace coming back to them. So let me tell you, our president, you cannot vote for him. Because you know, I live in Liberia, our president. That man, nothing goes in him. Nothing better in him. You can see him. Look at that man. I want to look at that man. I can't find a president in Liberia.
Okay.
I just see him though. Children are playing in the sand. So the men not get the spirit of president. You look at that man not get spirit. That man can be so president can be somewhere. You will see the soup, but that man passing president, I get time for him. So that God just bring him down like this.
Okay.
Because if Georgia left when it went to go see if some play football, all the things they were talking, all in the player had Georgia come and get married to somebody in Ghana, all the things they were doing so that thing they were doing a revert back to them and disgracing them.
Right.
Baby, thank you very much. Copy.
All right, thank you for your contribution. So the 25th president of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Ambassador George Manuel Weah, has sent a condolence message to the great people of the United States of America over the passing and of Leslie Olin Graham. All right. So there is a message that he sent, and I will just try to read this out. It's a press statement. Former President George Weah consoles the United States following the passing of Senator Lindsey Olin Graham. And Painesville, Liberia, former President George Weah has sent a condolence message to the Honorable Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, the Graham family, and the government and people of the United States of America following the passing of Senator Lindsey Olin Graham of the United States of America. In this letter of condolence addressed to the President Trump, former President Weah extended profound condolences to President Trump and the government and great people of the United States of America, especially the bereaved family of the sudden passing of Senator Lindsey Olin Graham on the evening of July 11, 2026. Former President Weah expressed that the demise of Senator Graham of South Carolina, whom he described as a great statesman, devoted public servant, and patriot, who served as a United States Senator up to his death, has no doubt left a void in the United States body politics and international affairs. Former President Weah said he shares the grief of President Trump, the Graham family, and the American people as they mourn the loss during this difficult time. It is my fervent prayer and hope that you, the Graham family, and the United States, the people of the United States, and their usual resilience will take solace in the Lord as you go through these challenging times of bereavement. Former President Weah concluded. And this press statement is signed from the office of the former President George Manuel Weah. All right, so that statement is signed from there, and here we go with the WhatsApp line. Yeah, we can join in on the WhatsApp line as well. Hello, how you doing? Hello? Hello? Yeah.
Good afternoon from Minneapolis.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's listen to you.
This Bill.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want you guys to verify what I'm meeting with what he means. Edouard.
Mm-hmm.
The Turkish president.
Yeah.
Right? We want to verify that video. I will continue to for now until you guys do a research with the Turkish national broadcast system, right? But if that's still on the future of visit, if the president really met with him for you, it will be on website to the national care live. And then again, finally understand that frequently put together.
No, for me, for me, I'm still doing a lot of research on that, because with the exception of the Liberian side, people posting all of these things, I'm seeing also a video image from Instagram and Adolu English, something like that. I'm seeing something like that, yeah. And yeah.
No, because I'm saying this, right, Amy, it took by a team all 2 days to come up with video that he met Edouard, right? The moment in that country, that guy punishment they give money. So why didn't it come out until after 2 days when players start mounting up?
Sure.
So for me, it made no sense. It looks fake. So, there's no problem to key, right? And go to in the store. That's why you for helicopter old people thought I passed you talking about before. That Apple very big. And I will be a little bit problem, every pass, and then go sure. So, man, I think in our world.
Something picture about it. We check him, my brother. Don't worry. And we'll get that. Yeah, we'll get that. All right. But it's possible. It's possible too that it must have met with him. Hello, how you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Pastor Baba.
Okay.
You know, if La Voix is a country that we are know what we win. Today, she's a Paga in the club, a celebrating for happy or talking. You say, but in the past, I can remember what Jordan went for the people very broad and one or two there. Oh, I think it became top in the country. People trying something here, no job, so they're taking people time. That people in Gabon, bro, you want to be lucky and you're paying good, they can't enjoy me. But today, just get a people and put it there. It's fast. They don't get it in a show in there. They're coming in the car, just get improvement. I say, oh, today, I'm bluffing today, improvement now. But other people are doing it. You say, but you're going to make me say, oh, you move go there, Buga Denso, you're going to a song club now. So, I don't have a feeling now. You know, the problem no argument now. So, we're talking the only thing and say, we get money, we get power, we'll make it power for 2 years, we'll make it power for 2 years. The next now, they start costing. You know, pushing. Can't see your mother, and I can't see. The other part of the policy coming, people looking for a living, no job. You shut people down. Look at transport ministry. More than immobilize, put on transport ministry. All small shower around transport ministry. Listen. Just like the poor crew. Because I didn't the transport and you go now going to consider the poor shower and people all the pulling down. Yeah, you know, I told you, I'm coming in. You're going to watch it up again. I tell you, I think we are going to watch it up again. You're telling you're chicken and they're fried chicken. They're putting running there. Chicken the winner and all the chicken was in the ground. How do you to say? Your friend is oh, you're a Buga dancer. We'll take for him, push go now, okay in the country. Thank you for the show, bro.
All right, thanks for your contribution. Let's get to the next caller. Hello, quickly. Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, let's hear from you, Chief.
Thank you very much. If you have Spencer Mohammed and I come from Town Coast Spoon Hill, White community, a member of concern like 12 of justice. Maybe thank you, and you just said it right this evening. Maybe Unity Party people, when they say hello, you got to look beyond it. So we need to look at this photo that they posted, to look at it keenly as you continue to get on the investigation. We believe in your ability. We want to know what is happening in our country. Maybe in my mind, when President Boakai was interviewed at the Rabat International Airport, what I heard from President Boakai is a complete, giving up on power. In my mind, President Boakai is getting frustrated by the day he wants to leave. I want to talk to him, President Boakai. President Boakai, nobody forced you to become president. You told the Liberian people say that when you come, job will waste. You make us to believe that you have international contact. You make us that you were the rightful person for the job. Today, you criticize the usage of private jet, but you are now writing a PKS and PKS of private jet. Then when you come, we'll ask you simple questions, then you suddenly frustrated. I said to say, we'll force you to become president. President Boakai, if you not want to join, leave it. Don't force us. Don't make mockery of us. President Boakai, everything that we're doing will come against you. 2029, you're going to pay for it and pay for it dearly. Look at what you are doing about the drug issue. The drug issue is almost issuing 2 months. We yet to get anything tangible for it. But we want to appreciate Alexander Kumi for adding his voices to our voices. We also want to appreciate Musa Hassan Benedict for adding on his voices to our voices. We give the ultimatum. If no decision is made, we must take the street and let Boakai tell us who owns this job, how the drug entered Liberia, and why the drug entered in Liberia.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks. You're most welcome. Thank you. Hello, how you doing?
Good evening, Messiah.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, this is Concern Labra for Justice City Public College.
Yeah.
Messiah, this didn't happen. We got lawmaker in this country here. Everybody do their own thing. When I saw where this year, Waka need to be impeached to move from power before 2 years. But the people sitting now, they made in their pocket. So anything they may doing, they can just be laughing, clapping for him. But 2029 is not bad for him. We'll move our man from there before we sit down. Thank you.
All right. So thanks so much. And remember, I'm reading a press statement here from a Turkish website, and they say Turkish Erdogan and Liberia's Boakai discuss ties, regional issues. They say the two leaders discuss. So now the information that was shared by the Executive Mansion website talking about the poor having an embassy here is not captured in this release, in this statement, because the Turkish president Recep Tayyip Erdogan and his Liberian counterpart Joseph Yuma Boakai have had a bilateral discussion on regional issues during the talks in Istanbul. The two leaders met on Friday at the Veritain Pavilion before holding bilateral discussions. They say, and Turkey's head of communications and Bohitini Duram and Erdogan's chief foreign policy and security advisor Akif Kilik also attended the talks with the West African leader. They say, according to a statement from the Turkish Directorate of Communication. Now, this is what it is. Erdogan said it would be beneficial for us to continue taking steps to evaluate trade volume potentials and of the two countries. He added that Turkey will work to strengthen cooperation with Liberia, in areas of defense, security, and education and transportation. And Erdogan also congratulated Boakai on his election as a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council. So there was nothing about setting up embassy here in Liberia that they put there. You see, the Liberian people, then they can lie too much. I know every late thing Joseph Boakai and a group will be lying, but they got here and there. Sometimes, oh gosh, these people, they will never stop. Hello, how you doing?
Yes.
Let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah, you know, basically the Liberian people, the more especially Unity Party, was not the one that got in this country because you will not say when you now win, that will be the end of Liberia. Then the one who are in trouble press, I want to proceed on the call. I said, man, of course, we need a call.
the king was also for proper in this country. That is and see what the Bible do to it. See what the Bible do. What I said is King that is who they say now calling for the president. King I never did about who grandpa great grand great grand go do. So that when they have motion to come on and thank God they only campaign for already.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. The female lines we get to now interact with the females right here on this die. We are certainly getting there, and we will get there. Whether we like it or not, we will get there. So that's it. So let me get on. And
God bless.
All right. Thank you. So let me get on to the female line and interact with these ones. Okay, man, CC is on the line. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Hello? Okay, hello? Oh, once again, you the female line, please. The line here is cracking a bit. So let me see. Hello, how you doing? Hello? Are we there? Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, let's hear from you. Yeah?
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How you doing?
This is Mandela, calling from the old room.
Okay, man.
And also in Popin regime of the United Party. Yeah. So the thing I want to say, what a difference. You said, they say a cat can born cat. Chicken can born chicken. Street people can be with street people. Honorable people can be with honorable people. They say show all your friends and they will know who you are.
Yeah.
So things are belonging in that club, in the street, you see it, that is there. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Things are belonging to an honorable place, that's it there. We have some honorable people in the areas can go to see him. But yeah, Bwaka, a part of in that club, so he wants to prove that he can go what?
You off? Oh, mommy is off. Hello, how you doing? Hello? Hello? Ah. Why? The female line. Y'all want to talk? Hello, how you doing? Let me get on to this one. Hello? Yeah? Yeah, how you doing?
Thank you. Just addition.
Uh-huh.
You know, that we see in our country, it's unprecedented. But you know, I always take some time to listen to the sound bar. You normally play so now when your show started on the prophet, like in Nigeria. Maybe that man said, if this brother man, takes power in Liberia, there will be total nightmare in the country.
Yeah.
There will be a national shame and disgrace. And along with all we play that to remind the Liberian people.
Yeah.
Because some of all maybe we are Christians. The Bible said because of lack of knowledge, my people will perish. And I think the destruction that is taking place in the country, the Liberian people, majority of them have voted for this man can be squarely blamed. Maybe the man came from out of the country. People are talking about all the misgovernance issue in the country, and the man chico all and he went straight and signed a clause and started drinking liquor. Is that a serious man at this age? Like you said, President Wiago is fighting. And our President, we are imagining that returns to the country during his time. And see everybody want to go sit down. Everybody, man, they will take petrol and will put some property on fire. But yet then they justifying it now. Every year is a shame and disgrace, man. And sadly, we can no longer destroy our country because of these kind of irrelevant people. So all we do, like many of your callers say, we continue to pray for our country till we get to the finishing line, 2029, and this old man will be disgracefully retired. Thank you.
You most welcome. We are certainly getting there. But you saw the president declare whole holiday from the day that he had a birthday party, when all the ministers then got drunk, the next day he declared a holiday and said people must go sit down home. You saw that one the last time too. Is that any strange thing? Hello, how you doing?
Amy?
Yeah.
How you doing, my son?
Fine, man, Sisi.
Yeah, this is my sister from Flower Town, England.
Okay.
On July 17th. So, my son, ABO, how we got him? How we got to this point? When we were telling people they couldn't listen, how we got here? Sometimes I ask God, why you told Prince Johnson, he should have been living by now to see the calamity that you pour into.
Yeah.
To see everything that's going on. When you were lying on Georgia, Nigeria, when I buried road, I ended when I was buried road. So then we are reached to this point. The last quarrel with them. You bring drugs in the country, we're talking about who breaking their drugs. When they met to all and from the head to the toe, the government breaking drugs, they sacked them men. They brought somebody that will be in their response. They brought that boss. They went to the RG, he said, bring your own men. I will be hiring the government boss. When they drugs, they will bring drugs, so it's actually what altar. They brought their own men. So then we are asking Labrador for sale. Labrador is asking, who brought their drugs in this country? 1.2 million. Who brought it? Nobody can tell us. All the people you say arrested, you say they ran away. All your gamble, you say they're not here. That woman are in jail. What already been in jail? You talking about that the man brought 1.2 million drugs. So then you can't bring him. We are hearing that the government wants to America to meet that man that they brought to the country. I don't care for or Porky. And they brought to the country. That they signed document here. What was saying all full. That they signed on document there and then people within the government. That when you come to the country, no one will arrest you. We just be playing Jiki Jaka with the whole thing. You will go free. And what's going on today? So according on Liberians, July 17, do not set who come out. Let prove that what don't be a man or be on you. And we dare the government to be on anybody. We calling on Liberians. Now come out where you be on our children that don't live their life, they want to live. We are suffering. We the problem will suffer our children in school. What is that do? You know what he told in the bed? He's not up to end. When you talk here, you cheeky, you're cheeky. But when you want to go after, they say, oh, they're crossing the president crossing people. But when you go to the information ministry, they are crossing. So we're thinking about the court, that the next people are for us. Because the president is very good at arrogant. He gets on the people well. When they put our anger in the country to get, say, oh, my police come back, when they do Edward, you start crossing the ball on the place. That's what the children doing. So I'm calling on the US AB, that proves the whole one
Okay.
enough. For them, minded to our head. Thank you.
I love that. Thank you, man. CC the general. Firing. Hello, how you doing?
How you doing, this Jola?
Yeah, let's hear from you.
I'm patient great calling for the morning.
Yeah, patient. Go on. Let's listen to you.
This your lion. They do what President Paga did on Sunday. You think when I thought we have banana today, I'll put there?
Sure.
This your lion. They come in. President Paga to us. We start to see sweet thing in the government. You know, now you're so happy in the government. And the prophet told us that they been going to be disgraced, and that's on the disgrace.
Yo.
The men want to think about it, they want to think about it head. I wouldn't want to be worried about Paga sick, they don't think about it head. You go in the ghetto over there, you say you go to your son dancing. Thank God for President, we are children. Then you invite anything in your life.
Sure.
You kind of disgrace. I mean, whatever Baptist pastor will say, if you go to class, go to ghetto. So the dealer over there, Eddie. So they put a part of the just at over there. But I want to meet somebody. I know why you get a Kazumu. Eddie, the government will bring the power. Nothing will get for the government. I always say, nothing.
But when they work for the government, and we too will suffer now. So you have to pray so that something will work, so that we'll not suffer.
Maybe I can pray for them. I won't pray for God. I don't live. No. I can pray for Papa. The men are useful. All I pray for him. No, the men are in job for notice. So the men in the they got to see it back. No, the not to the clock. The men got to see it back. When I think about that, people get drunk and so bottle over there. When I think about that, when I think about it, we get a message there, Richard. Since they reach it.
You really enjoy it.
They may want to we don't work for you. What they can be president.
Enjoying it like hell, guru.
They may enjoy it. They may want president or they may want president.
I know, right? Okay.
They may want talk about issue.
All right. Thank you.
So we have to read our footer. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, how you doing? You're most welcome. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, please go ahead. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, Uncle Ebi, this is the thing for me, and I do join for car and enjoy it.
All right.
You know, Uncle Ebi, thank you so much. Let God protect you. Let God bless you. Thank you. Really like me. Everything will be to guide you people and your family.
Amen.
You know, Uncle Ebi, now get back to the topic. You see, Joseph Boakai, a really story about Joseph Boakai. Boakai not resemble Mobi. See what I'm telling you? Joseph Boakai, to my own self belief, Joseph Boakai, you know, they brought Joseph Boakai up with arrogant way, collaborative way. See what I'm telling you? Because as of now, the eight of you, Joseph Boakai, we expecting you and the whole world are looking at you. They ask you that you go somewhere you can. You money ordinary children and they not even mature. Like behind you support you to be acting wrong. Now, so everything making fear. Just like in your spirit, is there like people, it must be law passing, when they do that to a borrow in our community. You are criminal, then you are passing your church to not see, or will be nothing your way. They can work. It can never work. You can be a criminal, then you tell your church will not see. When you tell your church will not see, they must see on the way. Then they will follow your footsteps. What I'm trying to tell Liberian people, you are 17. If I would die for my nation, I'll be a first person for Liberian history. The last day, I come on with I'll see number one, I come on with TV. Me, I'm a motorboraro. As no God who created the idea and created you as now the end on the ground that can live. For me, God will not give me, I'll get it perfectly. God will not bless me to live.
He will bless you.
If I would die for that, I would die. But I did.
No, but not
but protect yourself.
Okay.
And be on arm. You don't want to kill it like people. Thank you.
Thanks. July 17 is around the corner. It's around the corner. Today, we just have 10 more days, and to that, so people should start bracing yourself.
Good afternoon, Ebi.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm back. This is Papa Kiasulu calling from Geta.
All right.
Ebi, the thing that this old man caused for us during the election, he will never have peace in his life. Yeah. You ever heard that George ever went to Necro before?
No.
Okay. That Joseph Boakai disgrace. That there where he disgrace, and he and his wife, that they play that disgrace coming from, they will never have peace in life until he can be the president. Say, thank you.
Thanks for your contribution. This one will take us. Oh, hello.
Yeah, good evening, KB.
Yeah.
I'm William Deliuru, the official spokesperson for the Liberian Silver Movement. I joined for Kaiwa Chief.
All right.
Let me say thank you so much for the program. Thank you for what you're doing for the Liberian people. It is so disheartening, it's so disgraceful to see people who are educated. Yesterday, this government out there, they went to you see, people coming in to be real education of the Liberian people, and we see them falling here and there. Yeah, someone will not bring government. Someone who just say, oh, they get PhD because about that PhD saying we're not born here, they're not updated. Maybe we don't know. Because after a person be giving the concrete tip, they ask you a simple question. The person say, why you wait for that? Who was nothing? I just say about it. They say you with them. You know what? They just lie every day. You brought the person from Ghana, you brought it, and the poor not there, you carry it back. Just lying to your citizens. It is my personal thing. Therefore, so I got my government and President William government. Though I got the date on thing, but we show some responsibility. But now what we are seeing now is somebody who is not educated. But when you country, how we see it, you got to be poor 7 or 8 years there. There is nothing the economy, everything in each summer. You're not trusting me. Just here, I was telling you, leave me like this, you go on, you go to treatment. or where you go, we don't know. Coming back, you don't have a ask you getting a fee. Why make you a leader? You drop for the people, you put the power, you can get a second benefit. But then you pass it all around, give all the things. Your government official, they all for the government ministry, they can shut everybody who why are you doing that for the country? That's what you take power for?
Little by little. Okay.
So do all everything that you meant to all.
Yeah. We know how it hurts when that is happening. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. And so I think we are certainly getting there. Our folks, that's all the time we've got right here tonight on this very day. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming you alive and out of good health. No matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. I want to say thanks to all of you for your contribution. Those of you who tried calling but couldn't just go through, we are deeply sorry. But remember, we also take credit in making this nice edition a success as well. So until we are back here, God's willing, with another edition of the show, you have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.
When I fall apart, you don't walk away. Oh, yeah. Morning that we end a cup of tea inside my spirit. I can't even find the words. Everything feels so heavy. Dirikudaru nyararo. I see me so dirikuyerera. Every night I whisper.